Alright folks, we're back. I'm playing CSI Hidden Crimes again. Case 6 now. A local film company called. Night security found a dead body, suspicious circumstances, in the middle of a soundstage. I hope you're ready for your close-up. Everyone will be watching this high-profile case.
We're committed to bringing you the best TV, internet, and voice services, and have exciting things in store for you. Spectrum, America's fastest-growing TV, internet, and voice provider.
I was stepping in the crosswalk right by the middle of school. The driver came past and hit me pretty hard. I didn't really understand anything. Were shattered at the middle.
Here we go.
The most painful part of everything wasn't the fact when it broke, it was when I had to straighten it.
Steven's dad talked to Jim Levitt from Levitt and Money and Soul.
Victim's body.
This company for me as the client to know that he was taking care of everything.
Tie. Blue spotlight. Red cable. The victim is Austin Palme, a famous actor who was shooting his latest blockbuster in Vegas. The security guard named Roberto De Sol noticed the open door on the locked set and checked it out during his night sweep. That's when he found Mr. Palme's bloody body on the floor with a broken spotlight nearby. This spell here. Mr. De Sol stated he heard Mr. Palme arguing with the lead actress Ophelia Mosters earlier in the day. The production company is opening up Ophelia's trailer for us while she's at the hotel. Maybe that will shed some light on the case.
TV at my friend's house, and my mom called and said that the
trash bag.
So I started walking home. And this girl pulled up when I was driving.
Hamster ball, caviar,
So I came over. And
bedside lamp,
and I just felt
cocktail shaker. Nice.
I was shaking. And I woke up, I was cheating.
Good thing she wasn't home. Movie stars tend to keep their dirty secrets away from the public. Let's take a closer look inside the trash can from her trailer.
Maybe after about a week, Will said that it was time for me to help him. That I could.
Hold on, everyone. Gotta get some more stars, so sit tight. Okay, I got myself 7 stars. Let's examine the blue spotlight.
She thinks that it was consensual because he saved her from her mother's boyfriend.
You cannot be filthy of charging her. She did help keep Kayla and Rhoda imprisoned.
She is still scared to death. She is.
There we go.
She needs long-term help.
Good job, partner. You managed to find a few usable prints in all that mess. Let's get them back to the lab and run them through APHIS.
Time.
36 minutes.
Kill himself. When he does.
Here we go.
They're working on this. It's
Aha!
this isn't going to be easy.
Torn letter. Nice catch, partner. Let's find out what these pieces of paper have to say.
I tried the best I could teaching him, but I didn't want him to know too much about the
Okay.
can not only survive, they can thrive.
It looks like somebody's being blackmailed. I think it's time to have a little chat with Ophelia Monsters. And I get some more coffee. Pay me $50,000 or I reveal your dirty secrets. That was no love letter that we found in your trash, Miss Mosters. Yes, it's true. Austin Hallmay was blackmailing me. Why didn't you call the police? I didn't want it getting out to the public. It would have ruined my career. This isn't a part you're playing in one of your movies, Miss Mosters. It could be more than your career at stake here. Austin had money issues. He swore this would be the last time, so I gave him money to pay off his debt. And to be honest, I don't have any secrets. Austin was trying to hurt a friend of mine's political career, but that's all I can tell you. A political career? It's no secret that Miss Mosters is a big contributor to Senator Heeman's campaign. Maybe she was protecting him. Let's ask him. Carlton Heemans. Thank you for coming in, Senator Heemans. We'll try not to keep you too long. We know you're very busy. It's about our investigation of Austin Hallmay's murder. We may believe he may have been trying to blackmail you. Blackmail me? I don't see how. I met Austin a few times, but honestly, what would he blackmail me for? That's what we were trying to find out. In these investigations, we always find the dirt, but it's better if you tell us first. The only thing I can tell you is that you're mistaken. I have no secrets. I live my life publicly. Now, if there's anything concrete I can help you with, I'll be glad to. Otherwise, I have some fundraising to do. No, that'll be all, Senator. Please stay in town. We may need to ask you more questions. The senator claims he has no secrets, but his mannerisms suggest otherwise. Maybe the scene will reveal his secrets. Alright, I'll wait until these two are done, and I'll see you guys later. Alright folks, we're back. I know it took me a while to get to this, but ready now. According to the autopsy, the spotlight is not what killed the victim. The wound patterns in the back of the victim's scalp didn't match. However, the victim died of BFT to the back of his head, and the deep impact suggests the murder weapon was a heavy object. With this heavy bludgeoning and direct hit, the killer most probably used two hands to create such an impact. But since the injury favors the right side of the head and in combination with the blood spatter report, the killer should be right-handed. Well, that isn't what I expected. According to the AFIS, it turns out that the right-hand fingerprints belong to Roberto DeSol, the security guard. DeSol found the body and claimed he didn't touch anything. Let's see what else he's lying about. Mr. DeSol, we found your right-hand fingerprints on a spotlight at the crime scene. Maybe you can enlighten us to what happened the night you found Mr. Hallmay? The stage was dark, so I used my flashlight and saw the spotlight on the ground. I moved it and there he was. I'd never seen a dead body before. So it spooked you. Okay, did you touch anything else? Anything at all before you found the body? Yeah, there was a cigar. It reeked to high heaven and I saw it smoking on the floor. I tossed it to prevent a fire. Nice to know someone cares about health and safety in this place. Do you remember where you tossed the cigar, Mr. DeSole? Not exactly. I smothered it in a drink to put it out, but it's somewhere on the set. I can't remember anything but that dead body. CSI, we should take a closer look at the movie set. We need to find that mysterious smoking cigar. Aha! Fork. Oh, there we are. Great job. Now let's find out where the cigar came from. Pardon me, folks. Okay. Sorry, folks, had a phone call. But let's get the cigar butt out of the way so we can put the butt of this killer behind bars. One moment again. Sorry guys, another false alarm. With this barcode, we should be able to trace the cigar back to the store where it was purchased. Okay, I'll wait until this is done. So for now, this is Matthew. See you then. Alright folks, we're back. Let's get the results of the cigar barcode. We traced the cigar back to a store, but there were too many buyers. DeSole also doused out this cigar in some alcohol, which rendered the DNA useless. But there were no traces of residue in the mouth or lungs of Austin Hallmay. He wasn't the one smoking it, so it must have been left by the killer. DeSole is pretty keen with his observations. Maybe he might know who was smoking this cigar. Let's see what Mr. DeSole has to say. Mr. DeSole, do you smoke cigars? No, sir. Never touch them. Nasty habit. Smells bad and gives you the cancer. It's nice to know you are careful about your health. I bet with your keen eye you notice a lot. Notice who smokes these cigars? Oh, those, yeah. Those are expensive imports, and only one person I know smokes them. Solomon Geary. Geary? That's Austin Hallmay's manager. Are you sure he smokes them? Oh, yeah. I never forget a smell. And there's not that many cigar smokers around, and he gives them all out, and he gives them out like tips. He gave me one, but I threw it out. I guess I should have thought about that earlier. Sorry, still reeling from seeing that dead body. Coming together, but Hallmay's manager Salomon Geary is nowhere to be found. If he murdered Hallmay, maybe he's on the run. Chapter is complete. We'll start chapter 2 after this. See y'all then. Alright folks, we're back. Let's start chapter 2 of Murder on the Set. Case 6 in CSI Hidden Crimes. Guess who's back in town? Salomon Geary. LVPD brought him in as soon as he got back in from LA. Let's go talk to him. From what I hear, you're quite the cigar connoisseur, Mr. Geary. We found one of your cigars next to Austin Hallmay's dead body. I gave Hallmay a box of cigars as a sign of my good faith to settle on the contract issue we had. You know how much these cost? Sounds like another way to burn your money and use as a tax write-off. Yeah, well, I hated the kid, but he was like a son to me. Yes, it's true that I took out life insurance on him recently. It's the least the bastard could do after all the money he borrowed from me and to throw away at the casino. He was in over his head. Look, his death is what I call a bad investment, but I'll tell you one thing, I wasn't the only one who loaned him money. Maybe he left something behind in his trailer. How about you tell me one more thing, Mr. Geary? What happened to your left hand? That's nothing, just an argument with my lawyer that I settled with my fist. Kind of feel pretty lucky. DVD, it's cracked. Here we are. A damaged DVD. Looks like someone else was checking out Hallmay's trailer. Let's ask DeSaul if he saw anyone suspicious around the trailer. Level 28. Analyze. Hour 21. Mr. DeSaul, we found some damaged materials in Austin Hallmay's trailer. Have you noticed anyone odd near his trailer recently? Most of the usual people who work on the crew. Miss Mosters was near his trailer a lot lately. But I think they were just rehearsing their lines. I don't think she damaged anything. Oh, and his manager was hanging out there. And that creepy crew member. I spotted him hanging in the back alley next to his trailer. You mean Zamp Singer? Yeah, that guy. He was almost in Austin's trailer as much as Miss Mosters. have all the stars collected by then. Bagged and tags. Got the bandana. Spare tire. Uh-huh. Okay. This isn't a scarf someone leaves laying around. I'm gonna keep looking around. Can you take it back to the lab, please? Could you take it back? It should do. Yep. I think it's a little goofy that they actually have an X on some of these. Aha! A hair sample. Good find. Unfortunately, it's just a tip and there's no skin tag. We won't be able to pull a quality DNA sample. But maybe this hair could tell us something new about our suspects. Take it to Henry Andrews for analysis. Under 2 hours. Alright, I'll see you guys for that when both are done. Alright, both have run their course. I'm gonna get the DVD first. The DVD was gouged and scratched, but we pulled some data from it. Let's try to create a complete image using the restored files. Haven't gotten all the stars yet, but basically because I ran out of 5 hint teammates, but that's alright. There we are. Palme was playing a dangerous game with this photo. The guy in this picture is Carlton Hemans. That is, Senator Hemans. Let's see what the senator has to say. Senator Hemans, this might be upsetting, but we found this picture among Palme's belongings and believe it led to his death. Mr. Russell, I hope you can keep this between us, and I'll tell you anything I know to help you in your case. You're a cigar smoker, aren't you? Yes, I tend to go for the more expensive imported cigars, but I'm not sure how that can help. You'd be surprised how the little things add up. How long have you been in a relationship with Miss Mosters? That was a long time ago, but it ended. My country is my only love. Things wouldn't have worked out between us. She isn't the marrying type. We do keep in touch, and lately she's been in a relationship with Mr. Halme. They were keeping it out of the press. Thank you, Senator. We'll be in touch. It's clear for now. Senator Hemans picked up the photo with his right hand. Let's add this information to his profile. Okay, Ophelia Mosters now. Miss Moses, I think it's time you come clean on your real relationship with Mr. Hallway. Okay, we got married 2 years ago. He didn't want to tell anyone, though it would make him less of a heartthrob in films. It was nice, at first. But things went bad. His gambling problem. He lost so much money and got mixed up with the wrong people. I filed for divorce to get away from him. Sounds like your relationship was rocky. Witnesses heard you and Austin arguing earlier in the day. Yes, but Austin loved me. He engraved our initials on the pen we used to sign our marriage papers. He always carried it in his pocket. I miss him. That pen wasn't on Hallmay's body when he died. CSI, head back to the movie set to see if you can find it. You can see I'm now down to just one teammate. Not that it matters though, but... Got it. That might be the pen, but we have to be sure. It leaks so much that the inscriptions are impossible to read. Let's get it back to the lab and clean it up. Okay. This pen belonged to Hallmay, and it might have come out during the murder. The killer would have had a hard time removing this ink from their clothes. Hair sample now. Nice to meet you. I didn't pull a quality DNA sample for comparison, but I can tell you that it's from an unknown male. One thing I can tell you is that it's a red hair, and there's only one male in our suspect list with red hair. Zamp Singer. I've missed our little conversation, Zamp. Tell me, they treat you well in prison? Ready to go back? I'm clean now, boss, I swear. Just got out of that hellhole. They released me early for good behavior. I hope it lasts. So tell me, you smoking expensive imported cigars these days? Yeah, I smoke fancy cigars now instead of that old crap. It helps with the stress, but these things cost a fortune, dude. I understand you're hanging around the film studio? I heard about the accident last night. How terrible. This whole place is falling apart. Shooting movies is becoming a dangerous job nowadays, man. But I just work on the crew. I never met any of the actors. They don't like us fraternizing. Shame what happened. I liked Hallmay as an actor. The evidence pieces are starting to match up with this puzzle, but we still needed something more solid to figure out who the killer is. We'll get to chapter 3 after this. See y'all then. Alright folks, let's start chapter 3, of Murder on the Set. We have all our locations locked up, but now that we have a better idea of what we're looking for, we should take a closer look at the victim's trailer. Okay. Footprint. There we go. A footprint. This could be Austin Hallmay's footprint, but let's get it back to the labs and find out. Okay. Did it. 9 energy. 2. Thanks for that clear image of the footprint. Looks like this is a size 10 shoe. And since Austin has a size 8 shoe, this isn't from the victim. Looks like there's some sediment left in the footprint. Better get it to Hodges and see if that can tell us anything. Okay, 242 left, so that's it for now. I'll see you guys later. Okay, folks, back in for CSI Hidden Crimes. Let's get the sediment sample out of the way now. I analyzed the sediment on the bottom of the shoe, and there's polyester oil used in jet turbine engines and film cameras. Some polyester oil leaked in the back alley, so I matched the sediment to the back alley, but the person could have stepped in this alley any time. Except I found something else in the trace. DNA, blood DNA to be exact. I sent it to Henry. And the blood DNA on the shoe is a match to the victim. This shoe print belongs to the killer. Looks like you'll need to find who wears this size 10. Wardrobe knew Ophelia's shoe size, and we have Zamp on file from another case, but we're still missing sizes from the other suspects. Ophelia Mosters has size 6, Zamp Singer has a 10, so Ophelia is cleared. Let's interrogate Solomon Geary now. Mr. Geary, have you spent any time in Mr. Hallmay's trailer? Of course, he's my client. I have to go in the trailer and talk to him all the time. How about in the back alley behind the stage? Well, I'm sure I've been there before. I take my smoke breaks outside and away from the set. Why do you ask? We need to eliminate some suspects from a shoe print we found. We'll need a sample it to know what size you wear. I wear a size 10, and sure, I'll leave a print for you. I ain't got nothing to hide. Solomon Geary has a size 10. He's in the running. Roberto DeSol. But he's cleared already. Mr. DeSol, we're investigating a lead on a shoe print we found. We know you stepped in a lot of places and we'll need to eliminate your print from prints we found at the scene. What size shoe do you wear? Size 10, Mr. Russell. And you want me to take my shoe off now? No, we'll get a print. We need you to step down so we have an accurate print. By the way, did you ever enter Mr. Hallmay's trailer? Oh no, Mr. Russell. I never go in there. I go outside, but the actors don't like me going into their trailer, so I stay away. Carlton Hemmons. Senator Hemmons, thank you for coming in again on such short notice. I hope you're going to tell me that our picture has stayed discretionary like we discussed. Your picture is safe for now, but there's no telling if copies were made. But we need your help. We need to take a print of your shoe, and know your shoe size. Do you think I'm a suspect? I let the evidence speak, and one thing I know is innocent people know they have nothing to worry about. I've seen people tarnish innocent people's names far too often, but if it will help, I wear a size 9 shoe. So it's not Carlton Hemmons. So, Senator Hemmons wears a size 9? Doesn't look like it was a shoe print. We have some shoe sizes on file to match our killer's profile, but we need to find the murder weapon. If the killer went to the back alley before going to Hall May's trailer, there might be some more evidence in the back alley. Maybe even the murder weapon. Head over to the back alley to look for more evidence. Oh, wallet. There we are. A wallet. It's full and has blood on it. Better get this wallet back to the lab and check it out. There we are. A note. This is Hall May's wallet, but the money and credit cards are untouched. The person who threw it away might have been looking for something else. We have to examine that note further. Maybe this note will be just the break we're looking for in this case. There we are. I knew there was more to this note, but this is odd. Zamp Singer's name appears on this note frequently. I wonder what that means. And these numbers seem like some sort of debt record. Let's talk to Zamp again. Maybe he can etch out what was happening with Hall May. We found your name on a note in Austin Hall May's wallet. I thought you told us that you two never met. I don't know what you're talking about. I had nothing to do with that actor. Just because he had my name written down doesn't mean anything. Zamp, this will go a lot easier if you don't scream at me whenever I ask you a question. Okay, I'm calm now. Sorry for the outburst. So he kept my name in his wallet. That's weird. Why did he do that? You tell me. Well, it's not like I wrote it for him. Here, I'll sign something. Compare the handwriting. You'll see I had nothing to do with him. Interesting. So you're right-handed, Mr. Singer. Thanks for your time. Nick's been making good progress in the back alley, but he needs some help. Head out there and give him a hand, would you? hell is that? Trophy. Water bottle. There we are. This bloodstained trophy might be the murder weapon. Let's analyze the trophy in the lab. .336. I'll see you guys when that is done. Alright folks, we're back. Let's get the results of the trophy. This trophy is the murder weapon. Hair and blood samples on it match the victim, Austin Halmay. It also matches the wound patterns on his head. The killer left some DNA on the trophy. The DNA isn't in CODIS, but I can tell you that the killer is a male.
This is Jim Profile on Taylor Swift and Sarah Jessica Parker and Liam Hemsworth.
Okay. We have all the evidence, so it's time we shine some lights, camera, action on this case. Mr. DeSole was a low-level employee and had access to kill the victim, but did he kill the actor out of jealousy? Ms. Mosters was being blackmailed by the victim. Did she finally have enough and kill her fellow actor? Senator Hemmons' career was on the line. Did he value his political ambitions over the victim's life? Mr. Singer was running a gambling ring on the sound set. Did Halmay find out and try to blackmail Zamp as well? Mr. Geary was losing more money because of Halmay than he was making. Did he kill his client to save some money? Compare the evidence to the suspect's profiles and let me know which one of these guys played the role of the killer in this case. Okay, it's not Ophelia Mosters. It is not Carlton Hemmons. It is not Roberto DeSole. Wait a minute. No, it's not Solomon Geary. It's Zamp Singer. Hope you enjoyed your vacation because you're headed back. At least you aimed high, killed off a celebrity this time. That deadbeat actor owed me a lot of money, man. Like millions. He thought he could get away with it while I was in jail. But when I came back, that cheap lowlight didn't even try to pay me back. That was a dumb move, Zamp. How's he gonna pay you back if he's dead? I wanted him to understand that you don't cross me like that. I only wanted to rough him up a little, but things got out of hand. I grabbed the trophy and hit him on the head, only he just laid there, stopped moving. Oh well, deadbeat deserved it. And now you'll get what you deserve for your outstanding contribution to this murder. You've been awarded a one-way trip to LA State Prison. Hope you enjoy your stay. That's it. Another case closed. Nice job. You definitely have the eye for details. No time to celebrate though. There's been another murder. I'll help you investigate this one. Let's hit the road. That will do, and I will see you all again.